It's safe to say that my channel has been dead for quite some time now. I don't have nearly as much popularity as I used to have back in 2020, and I have far less motivation than ever before. I wanted to address reasons why I haven't been as active on YouTube as well as my current projects. I have a life now. As of September 2022, I have started my 3-year course for English Literature and Creative Writing at university. I would say that I have been enjoying my time there. Not only am I getting good grades, but I have been learning quite some meaningful skills such as time management and working as a group. Surprisingly, I've even made friends at university too. However, this does play a role in being less active online. At the beginning of each semester it isn't so bad, but when it comes to near the end of the semester, a lot of stuff has to be put on hold so I can finish my assignments to the best quality possible. While this isn't the reason why I feel down, it is important to mention because besides streaming, this is like the first time I've ever mentioned what I do outside the internet. So I hope you all understand that I get very busy at times. The current state of my friendships is just a complete mess. Prior to 2021, I had little to no problems with my friends. Since then, my groups have just become a roller coaster that keeps repeating itself. It always starts with minor problems that could easily be fixed if we just talk to each other. But then, people just keep secrets from each other until it snowballs into a huge drama scene where the whole group just splits apart before, at some point, reuniting together. And then, this entire process just repeats itself until we ultimately just stop talking to each other. And things just don't feel the same as they used to be. In some cases, I've been outed from random servers by old friends because people still think I'm a terrible person over my past actions. My problem is that I've wanted to talk to these people, but it seems like they just go actively out of their way to just not interact with me at all, and just completely ignore me, or actively get me out of servers, even before I have a chance to speak. So not only do I just feel left out, but it just feels so immature to just hold a grudge against someone over a situation that happened over a year ago at a time when everyone was at least stupid in their own ways, including myself. And when I hear about people pretty much just replacing me as a friend, I just feel more left out. And as a result of all this experience, it's just led me to develop trust issues because I can't even tell who really is my friend anymore, or whether something someone is saying is a joke or not. So, this is why I don't really talk in any other friend group besides Yoru's Discord server. And because I still talk to Yoru, I've had people always tell me, "Why'd you still talk to Yoru? She's a bad influence on you." Well, if she really was a bad influence, then why does she still care about me more than anyone else who I've ever talked to on the internet? And I'm not even just saying about her, I'm talking about the entire Discord server. Now, do we ever have problems now and then? Of course we do. But most of the time, it's just solved very easily because we're adults and we always just handle things just fine. Usually, we just talk to each other, very calmly, as well as trying to make sure that we mention that there are problems. But, again, we don't want to claim that anyone's evil. But nowadays, that just seems like that's what people want to do. Instead of people wanting to talk to me, it just seems like people want to point me out and claim I'm some evil person without even letting me have a chance to speak, or having anyone even have my side of the story, or even trying to come to neutral terms. Like, to anyone who keeps telling me that Yoru is a bad person for some reason, then you're not gonna change my mind anytime soon. And if you honestly really care about me, and if you keep saying stuff like, "Oh, I'm still friends with you, I still see you as a friend," then do more to show that. Don't make me feel like I barely exist in your groups to the point where I feel like I add nothing to the conversations and then just leave abruptly. Don't make me feel like I'm walking on eggshells when I say anything in the off chance it might offend someone or cause problems. And finally, don't make me feel like I can't be myself in front of everyone. Because if I reveal what I really like and stuff like that in front of, any of you, that you're just gonna make fun of me and then just out me as some weirdo. On Yoru's server, I feel none of those pressures at all. So, do you know why I still talk to Yoru and why I mostly reside on her server compared to pretty much anywhere else? But besides that, the whole problem with the friend groups has been a big reason why I just haven't been uploading as many videos. Like, even when I include friends, I feel like they're just gonna disappear in a few months, and I'll just feel bad for making the video in the first place, which, if you've seen the autists, pretty much, I barely talk to anyone in the group anymore. Like, they're all gone because they either hate me or we've somehow separated through different means. And this has also affected my projects. There is no denying to say that Ernix Dust Trust is the most popular project that I have right now, but I have a lot of pressure when working on it. For starters, I'm on my own. All the people who considered me as a friend have stopped helping me, meaning that progress is already as slow as it is, as you are literally relying on one person writing the entire project. And when I mean entire project, I mean an entire story that contains many characters and many different ideas mashed into one. This isn't just your normal, oh, look at this Sans fight, look at these phases. No, I'm looking at the entire story. Now, there are more reasons than just that, but you can tell that that alone really makes it difficult to finish a project. And when I'm doing it on my own and it just takes such a long time, don't feel surprised that I suddenly just feel demotivated and just want to stop working on the project because I feel like it's just never going to be done. Hell, this is one of the reasons why I actually started working on a different project, which is Delta and the Friendship Route, because I felt like there were less characters that I had to work with, and I felt like I was actually doing the entire route very easily. Like, it wasn't huge or anything like that, but it was just some nice changes, and it was actually quite fun planning and trying to, like, get everything sorted. But no matter how much progress that I got on the script, I just feel like nobody cares about it. They just care about Ernix Dust Trust. And I wish I could ask for help, but I just don't know where to ask for it, or if anyone is even gonna want to care about helping with me with these projects anymore. So this just explains why working on these projects has been such a hassle. I've really wanted to work on a project and have something down onto my name, because then that would really make me feel like how I felt like back in 2020 when people knew my name. But it's just really hard to do that now. And before anyone says it, yes, I did try getting back into the original Dust Trust team, but they just don't seem to really be interested in me anymore. Either way, I just feel alone when I'm working on projects, and as well as that, I'm just not having as much fun working on anything anymore, which also applies to my videos. With all those factors combined, I barely even make short meme videos anymore, let alone long-form videos. Like, I have always teased the fact that I wanted to remake the Dust Hill video, and that I had all these ideas coming up that I wanted to mention, to even elaborate on, and really, like, get into the nitty-gritty and of, why this concept may not work, but also how it could also work if you really did change a few things that really didn't make sense, but I've yet to have made that video. It's just been rotting on the floor, and this idea ever since I made the video. Back at around, like, mid-2021. Even when I want to edit videos, I'm just not having fun with it anymore. Like, I either just half-ass it, or just scrap it, because I'm just not liking the results. And when I look back at my older videos, I'm just laughing my ass off about how funny they are, but now it just feels like no one likes my sense of humor anymore, and that I'm just not who I used to be. So that's literally been the reason why I haven't really been working on videos as of late. I just feel like that no matter how much effort I put onto a video, such as the hours one with Profit, I don't believe I'm gonna get nearly as much views as if I literally worked on like a Dust Trust meme or whatever. The only times I ever actually finish a video is if I have some random spark of inspiration, or I do something with one of my friends, and that's it. Besides from that, it just feels so hard to even have fun editing anymore. After everything that happened, I've just faded into obscurity, with people not even knowing who I am, and those who do, they only know me because I used to work on Dust Trust, and and all the other popularity that I gained in 2020. I don't want to end this video on like a pessimistic note. Like, I really do want to hope that someday I could climb back up, work on a project, or finally get that like spark of enjoyment again for why I wanted to make these silly videos in the first place, and have people just finally know who I am, and people saying my name, and people actually like me. But from the state of how everything's going, it just doesn't feel like that's gonna happen anytime soon. I just hope that the takeaway is that people understand what I've been going through, and if you have watched throughout the entirety of the video, if you do understand what's going on, or at least, like, you can understand the struggles that I've been going through, and stuff like that, then I really do appreciate that. So, thank you all for watching. I hope all of you have a great day, and make sure you stay hydrated, because it's summer, and it's really hot, like, really damn hot. I'm even spraying deodorant right now, and I'll see you all again at some point.